Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, CK Shave and Fragrance. I'm Clay Knight, and I am really glad you decided to join me once again. If this is your first time here, welcome. I do shave videos and fragrance videos, and tonight I'm going to be doing a shave video. As you can see, I'm in my restroom, my shave den, and I'm ready to do a shave tonight. Tonight I'm doing a shave using a straight razor, which is what I kind of like to do on camera a lot, and it helps me to continue practice using these straight razors, getting better at using them. So I'm using a soap tonight from Ginger's Garden. Ginger's Garden is a smaller artisan out of Southern California, and she makes fantastic soaps. She recently developed a new scent that she is calling Chroma Prime. She wanted help writing a description for that scent on her website, so I volunteered to help, and in return she sent me a complimentary tub of Chroma Prime shaving soap. This is her tallow base. The soap looks like this. I scoop all the way down to the bottom when I scoop. This is a wonderful scent. It's very masculine, I consider it mass appealing. Of course, with scent, it's very subjective. So, you know, check out the notes for yourself. I do think that if you contact her, she does do samples. But I really like this scent. It's very versatile. So I think it would be good for pretty much all seasons, good for casual wear, good for formal wear. She does make EDPs, which you can request any scent that you like. So the notes on this one are bergamot, lavender, apple, pepper, green foliage, spearmint, amber, vanilla, and cedarwood. To me, I get a good amount of the lavender, the apple, the pepper is light, the bergamot is light. I think that the spearmint note is very present for me, which gives it a freshness and clean smell, but it's not overpowering. It's not super minty, but there's a little bit of that scent there, the aromatics. The amber and the cedarwood are kind of the stronger notes in the base. The vanilla's there, but it just kind of smooth vanilla. It's not super sweet, not cloying at all. It's not a sweet fragrance. Very clean, masculine, sort of, you know, with a woody base, but it's very nice. And I think that it would appeal to a lot of guys. So I encourage you to check that out. So without further ado, we'll get into this shave. We're going to be using some Star Jelly Prickly Pear Pre-Shave, mentholated. I have the matching aftershave splash from Ginger's Garden. Her aftershave splashes are a little bit thicker, and I like that. They spread out really well. They're very nourishing for the skin. She includes things like glycerin, witch hazel, aloe vera. I think there is a little alcohol in these, but it's not a super heavy alcohol splash. The fragrance is strong and lasting. And I also have the matching EDP because I really like a strong lasting fragrance, and her EDPs, I wore this today, solid 8 to 10 hours of longevity, a good solid, you know, 5-6 hours of projection, and even then the scent bubble was still pretty present around me. Sillage is great on this. Does well in the heat. It was 100 degrees here today, but I still think this would do well in cooler weather as well. Also going to be using the Star Jelly aftershave. The razor will be the Klaus Fremont Vintage Straight Razor. And I have my Cayuan LLC bowl from Etsy, all lathered up, ready to go. I probably scooped way more soap in here than I needed because I'm used to doing my head and face together, but I'm going to forego a head shave for tonight because got a little bit of a couple of like ingrown hairs or bumps or something back here that are irritated, so I'm going to give it a day or two before I shave my head again. I'm not really sure what caused that, but it's kind of annoying, and I don't want to shave over it tonight. So got my Chisel and Hound pearl brush all ready to go. You can see this lather is nice. It's well hydrated, but it's, you know, very creamy. It's going to provide a good cushion. So let's get into it. I'll put down some of this pre-shave. Hopefully I don't get interrupted during this. Some of you guys know I'm a caregiver for my grandmother and my aunt. I'm shaving earlier in the night than I normally would if I was filming a video. And they're still up. They're in the living room behind me. And so you may even occasionally hear some of their TV because they're older and they have it up pretty loud, but hopefully it's not too annoying. So we got a nice little thin layer of that spread out. The menthol's nice and cooling. I'm gonna kind of get down to business here. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. This scent is very good. The soap scent strength is nice and strong. Really masculine, enjoyable, very cologne. You know, it's a very cologne type scent. So if you like a cologne, I don't know if I'd fully classify it as a fougere, but it's kind of in that vein of fragrances. It has some of that feel with the lavender, the green notes. But it's a little fresher. Got the apple going and the spearmint. Let's get this lathered up nice. I think in all of my previous videos, I think you guys saw me face lathering. I've gotten this bowl recently, which has kind of turned me into a bowl lather. I really enjoy whipping up a nice lather in this bowl. It's excellent bowl. If you haven't checked out Cayuan Workshop, I don't know if that's how it's actually pronounced or what, but check them out on Etsy. They make some brushes and bowls and some other home decor stuff, and you know, like to support artisans that are doing some cool stuff. It's a resin bowl, so it's durable and will last a long time. I think that's pretty good with the lather. Let's get into it. That's good. On that cheek. So I know people live all over the country and maybe even all over the world, and weather's different everywhere. It's been very hot here. I'm ready for some fall weather. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. I'm tired of this heat. Just try to remind myself, use a light touch, maintain that 30-degree angle. I hear that they've got the TV muted, which means they're either on a commercial break or they're getting ready to page me for some help with something. So hopefully we don't get interrupted. Something else that's changed since the last time you guys saw me on video is I trimmed my mustache. I kind of like the look. I've thought about taking off the old soul patch. I trimmed it down a little bit, but I don't know if you can see that, but there's a nice big scar right there in the middle from where I used to have my lower lip pierced when I was young and in a different phase of my life. Feeling pretty good so far. I sanded and conditioned my strop earlier and put this to the strop before I came in here, and it feels nice and smooth. This remains one of my favorite straight razors. It's a very nice razor. It's a good shape, good size. I honed it myself. And it gives good shaves. So it looks nice, feels nice, and it performs well. there's not a whole lot more you can ask for in a razor. So that's one pass down. Good pass, feels good. Took a lot of stubble off. Got a few spots you can kind of see there. So we're going to hit that again. Soap is performing very well, giving lots of cushion. It's very slick, which, you know, those are the two #1 things you want: cushion and slickness. You know, scent being kind of a secondary thing. Obviously, everybody wants it to smell good, which this one really does. But especially noticeable for me, performance is very key when it comes to straight razor shaves. You know, if you're using a DE razor or something, you know, a single edge that's more mild or whatever, you can kind of get away with more mediocre performance on your soap, or, you know, not dialing your lather in just right. I like my lather pretty well hydrated like this. I don't like it too thick. You know, I don't want it to go on and then start caking and, you know, dried mayonnaise on my face or something. I like it to be cushiony and slick and well hydrated like this. I'm gonna lay down at night. I got plenty of lather here, so I'm just gonna go heavy with it. There, I did the move. Alright, let's get into it again. Let's see. Need to get this chin area right here. Feeling pretty good. Just across that section right there is some stubble still. So let's see here. I've been practicing trying to figure out how to really get this neck area right here. So it's a series of like diagonal across the grain. So go up like that. The next pass will go kind of this way. All right. It's been a good 2 weeks since I shaved with a straight. In fact, the last time I cut myself, and you can still see it right there. Let's see. Oh, I think I just cut myself right there this time. Very minor, but that'll bleed a little right there. So what happened there is I started my stroke above the soap where the soap was gone already, and the blade just, it didn't slide smooth. It just kind of, my angle might have been a little too steep at the curved spot, so it just, boom, got myself. Not bad, but it's a light cut. It happens, and it's part of the learning curve. So if you're watching this and you're a beginner, don't let a cut discourage you. It's a reminder that, you know, you're working with a very precision tool. You got to respect it and just slow down. So the neck always needs extra work. So it's pretty smooth. I got like, you know, one little spot right here where I got to go up in this direction. I got a little right here because it just really needs to go this way to go against the grain, so I can't really go fully sideways. And a little under here. So we're going to lay down a little more lather. It's a very slick lather. I probably could have went a little less water in this, and it would have made getting it to lay down a little thicker on the skin a little easier maybe. But it's performing fine because it's plenty slick, And the cushion's still good, so. I'm still, you know, dialing in my bowl lathering. Smooth. So over here, so that's pretty good. Feeling right here is my toughest spot. I struggle to get that smooth. Just right here. I struggle this area right here. You know, I want to get it smooth, but I don't want to overshave. I don't know if you can hear the TV. It sounds like we got some NCIS going. So we're gonna hit that again. Feeling pretty good now. Right here. Got right over here. I need to get a little bit better. Let's see here.
Makes Maxie Boy Day a big fat liar.
And a suspect. Bring him in.
Soldier of Fortune's about to become a soldier of misfortune.
Dogs of war about to taste the hair of the dogs.
Yep, that feels good.
Think she's alive?
After a bit
Right underneath that jawline. And we're gonna be good, I think.
Is your subtle way of sending me a message, Director?
Nothing subtle about it, Mr. Corday. You're now officially a suspect in this murder investigation.
So let's see here.
Found in Sergeant Hess's car.
Operational. Wait for it. Wait for it.
I need to make a phone call.
Some of these guys are so predictable for sun and pressure in their cave. A mile away.
The lawyer is not going to help you now.
I'm not calling a lawyer. Calling the Pentagon.
Like I said, care of the dogs. I was assigned as a special investigator with Seeger. I take it you've heard of us? Special Inspector General for Iraqi Reconstruction. I'm sure you're aware. Seeger was established to
Very good.
build the Unfortunately,
So
money are unaccounted for. I've heard
we're gonna call that
cash.
an excellent shave.
Landmarks of them. No one denies mistakes were made, Director. We're doing the best we can to recover the money to return it back to the Iraqi people.
What's that got to do with that?
Feels pretty good. I think
$4 million from a vault in Baghdad 3 years ago.
Hey.
pretty good. I'm happy with that. It's what I would call a DFS, a darn fine shave. Oh, got one spot right here I missed. I'm gonna throw down a little extra lather. I'm gonna hit that spot again.
They abducted a girl this morning.
So let's see here.
Our surveillance was breaking down and we were waiting for more manpower.
You saw him?
We couldn't have stopped it, Agent Gibbs, and I resent the suggestion that we place this operation ahead of the life of that young woman.
Where'd you lose
I'd have to share that information with you.
Where?
Agent Gibbs.
In her apartment? In the street? The next block? The next suburb? Where exactly did you lose them?
Agent Gibbs.
Good enough. So, aside from one little nick, that is a good shave. So you can see, close, got that little nick right there. So what we're gonna do now is get our Phoenix no slip grip alum. And we'll just kind of put down a little alum. Looks like we've got a little weeper there maybe. I think that might have been an ingrown hair. So that felt good. Not too much sting. Let it dry a little.
You want your money? Call me back.
Looks like it took care of most of that nick. So, skin's a little moist, but I want to hit the post shave with you guys, so I'm going to put on some Star Jelly.
We finally found the perfect house.
Yeah, couldn't believe the deal we got. Just not yet.
Star Jelly's nice. It's got that light menthol. It's enough you can feel it, but it's not like a face freezer, eye-watering amount of menthol, which is nice. Still cooling. We're gonna put on some of this awesome aftershave. So I'm just going to squirt a little in the hand. Man, that's good aftershave. That's really soothing. It smells so good. I mean, her soaps are fantastic, but her aftershaves are equally good, and they're unique. In that they're not like most aftershaves, a little thicker. They just go on and spread and just feel like skin food, just so good for your skin. Feels great. So that's good. We're done with that. I will apply a spray of this EDP. One on the side there, one on the side there. And that's a good shave, my friends. So if you made it all the way through, I appreciate you watching. Leave me a comment, say hi, critique my shave, ask me questions, whatever comes to mind. And until next time, be well, be blessed, and be kind to one another.